Why are you wearing that?
I don't know. Why are you judging me? Just a shirt.
Nothing. You're just trying to. It's okay.
What?
No, we'll talk about it. It's
you're
fine.
judging me for
No,
where?
no,
all right, we'll
no.
just start right here, right now.
Okay.
Mid argument, mid debate.
All right. Well, welcome back, guys. John is trying to make me look bad.
What? You're trying to make me look bad.
We get back from work. John's just wearing a t-shirt. I'm wearing a t-shirt. John goes up. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go change my shirt." I'm like, "Oh yeah, me too." I did change my shirt because I sweat through my first shirt. It was really hot in the post office. By the way, we sent out all the shirts to those of you. Actually, by the time this comes out, you'll probably have them.
Yeah, we'll explain that in a minute. We'll get to that in a little bit. So I go up and change.
You go up and change, and then he like casually comes down in this like button-up shirt.
It's a short sleeve button up.
I know.
People wear these all like every day
you
of their
never
lives.
wear that.
I know. I'm going to a concert later tonight.
Okay, it's fine.
So I don't just wear like a basketball t-shirt to a concert.
Look, I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to rep my country right now. I'm wearing a Norwegian shirt because the day this comes out will be the day before Norway's Independence Day. So shout out to all you Norwegians out there.
Shout out to all you Vikings.
I'm one of you.
I told Kyle he's the least likely person to ever become a Viking that I've met.
But why? You've never seen a Viking in your life.
But every picture I've seen of a Viking looks so far
But is it
from what
actually
you
a picture
look
of?
like.
There's no documented pictures of Vikings. There's like drawings. Like I could have made a drawing of whatever the hell.
There's no pictures of Vikings?
Dude, they were like the 1400s.
There's still Vikings today, right?
What are you talking about?
There's people that are Vikings.
What are you talking about? John,
it's like a lifestyle.
You sound a little dumb right now. Do you know what the Vikings are?
I don't know what they did, to be honest.
I don't know if I do either, but they're not just like lurking around still.
No, but like I know there was like real Vikings that were like actual warriors. I'm aware of that, but I think like
those are what they are.
Aren't there like
There's
people
horn hats.
that are like
this
like the equivalent of like an Amish person, but for Vikings? Like they're like modern day Vikings. They like live with.
They don't call them Vikings.
Okay, but there's people that like resemble that lifestyle.
But like, what lifestyle are you talking about?
Like they just big burly men who like wear those like big hats with like horns on them, like that thing, and they got like a bunch of axes, like big axe collections.
They would not like. I don't think there's people. They used to break people's backs on rocks. Like I don't think they're doing that now.
All right.
It doesn't fly.
Well, apparently
not in my homeland of Norway. It doesn't fly.
It's not
there.
your homeland, actually.
No, but it kind of is. I'm half Norwegian, so no biggie.
Well, apparently, according to Kyle, I'm not allowed to wear nice things on the podcast
No, you're not
because
allowed
it makes him look worse.
Yeah.
When in reality, this isn't even like, I would say to 99% of people, this isn't like a nice shirt.
Well, I'm going to show you up on the next episode. You're going to be shown.
Should we just have a really like hot, like we have to wear nice clothes on episode?
I'm going to wear a suit.
Oh,
suit
and
Be
tie?
so hot in here.
Dude. I still can't tie a tie.
I can't either, but I just have them already tied and I'll just loosen them up.
Oh.
Yeah. You'll see. You'll see what I show up with.
See, I wear the it's like a total cheat one where it's like a clip-on one.
Oh, come on, dude.
Well,
you really
like,
wear clip-on
you
tie?
hook it around, then clip it like in the corner up
At least
here.
it's not the one where you just like.
Yeah, no, I don't just put it just in the front. Like it still goes around, but it's like already tied. Yeah, it's kind of bad. I feel really bad. Like,
how many ties do you have?
I have a lot. I have cool because my dad had
a lot of ties that are all clip-ons.
No. A lot of real ones. The one I usually always wear is the clip-on one because I can't tie the other ones. Yeah. But my dad has a bunch of old ones. I got a Santa Claus one, basketball one, an Easter egg one.
I might wear my basketball one.
Well, I'll wear my Easter egg one. I'll show you up.
I'm gonna wear 2 ties. I also have a red one and a blue one, and a yellow and blue one.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, maybe we'll dress up. But anyways,
this won't happen.
Wait, did you say that won't happen?
Yeah, I'm probably not.
I might do it.
There's no way I'm like gonna show up at your house in a full-on suit.
Do it. That'd be awesome.
Then it's like,
Kyle, if we want to commit to the podcasting life, we have to be willing to do what it takes to stand out from the rest.
I don't think that
we have to be different.
I don't think that wearing a suit is what's gonna make someone listen to this. Like just because I'm wearing a suit doesn't mean like we're just gonna blow up. Like, oh my god, that guy wore a suit. Like, oh, I have to watch this.
But what could you pass for? Like, if you had to fool someone as a specialist in like, what? You're wearing a suit, all right?
Right.
And you have to trick someone into thinking that you are like a
work in a funeral home.
I
look like I might.
No, not just like looks, but like like the way you carry yourself. What could you pass for as being like one of the best in the world at? You could be like a statistician, who's like you have like statistician. You have like a calculator in your pocket. You have like a folder, and you like.
I probably need to put some glasses on too.
Yeah,
look nerdier. Yeah,
because like you're not gonna pass as like a lawyer.
Oh,
dude, your vocabulary is not extensive.
Is yours extensive?
Get it? Oh, I was pausing because like that's a good word, and then I was gonna say extensive enough to be a lawyer. Get what I'm? Okay.
No, I don't get it.
Well, my point is,
I don't think you have that great of a vocabulary compared to mine.
No, I mean I wouldn't be a lawyer either. I think I could pass as a engineer, like a.
That shirt makes you. That shirt makes you look like you run like a tech startup.
Dude, like Silicon Valley. Dude, the main character in Silicon Valley would definitely wear something like this. Yeah. I mean, I'm down.
Yeah, but I also look like I could be running a tech startup because like they just wear whatever the hell they want.
I think it's so cool that they can just wear whatever they want. Like I feel like
we do.
Well, I know, but we're not like in like the business world. But I think it's so dumb businesses where like there's a formal dress code.
Yeah, I agree.
Everyone in the company has to wear like a suit every day.
Yeah, although I think you are more productive if you're dressed up.
I've heard
because like
that.
I remember hearing like if you're wearing pajamas, you're not gonna do well on a test.
Yeah, because you're like way more comfy. Yeah, I heard that too.
And same with like the temperature of the room is a thing too.
Yeah, that's real. If it's like
if it's hot,
if it's too warm, I'm gonna do so poorly on a test. Speaking of hot, the post office was so hot.
Yes, but that's why I sweat through my shirt. Yeah, that's why I
was sweating too. But I don't know, like. One thing I also consciously made a note of was that I think I sweat even if the room is freezing cold, if I'm just like stressing or like nervous.
Well, yeah,
or, like,
I do too.
Like it could be like an ice box, and if I'm like stressed, I'll just start dripping.
If it's hot
sweat.
and stressful,
it's a swamp.
I'm
dude.
like melting at that point.
Yeah,
because we had a lot of stuff to mail out.
I always get nervous at post offices because there's so many rules and like little things.
I don't know
that,
anything, and I couldn't really understand the lady either. She was trying to explain to me like
she was a very nice lady, but a
cool.
lot of the people that work there like don't speak the best English.
And there was a big line behind us too, and we were holding up a lot of people because we had so much shit to mail out.
Yeah, but I told Kyle we got in the parking lot. It was like a very romantic scene.
Was it?
Yeah, we both got
empty
in our
parking lot.
It was an empty parking lot. We got in our cars like
I was yelling at my car for Bluetooth audio to come on.
We rolled our windows down, and I look over at him, and he's like 2 spots away. I'm like, "Hey, Kyle." He looks over, dreamy eyes. He goes, "Yeah," and I go, "We're real podcasters now. We just sent out our own merch."
And I said, "Too bad we lost a lot of money on that." And then I rolled up my window and drove away.
Yeah.
That could be like the end of a movie. It's like, Kyle, we made it. And I shut you down.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So the thing is like, first of all, I will say, it's very rewarding knowing that we got that out there. It's done. We did it.
It's out in the world.
But the bummer is that that whole process of like ordering shirts, ordering some stickers, then writing all the letters and then mailing them out. That was a very expensive and like time-consuming process.
Yeah, that was about a full day of work.
Yeah, but I mean that's what you got to do.
Hey man,
it's like it's part of the job.
We're out here grinding.
But yeah, so if you guys didn't get a shirt and you want one, we don't have any more, so sucks for you.
That's unfortunate. No. But maybe if you want one, let us know.
Yeah, I might order like 50 or 100 more. I don't know in a few months from now.
Charges will be applied.
We'd at least charge for shipping or something because. Yeah.
That's a lot. I also want to throw this out there. We've mentioned John has a bottle of lotion that he keeps around here.
The original bottle of lotion was your idea. And I said, you wanted it.
Okay, fine. And then I said, do you want me to bring it inside? And you're like, no, keep it here.
Yeah.
And John went.
You would need it every day. You would use the lotion every time we came in here in the winter.
I used it like twice.
Every day.
No.
You'd use it.
I used it 3 times. I used it 3 times.
You wanted it.
I get in here the other day. And John's sitting here alone at his computer with this bottle of lotion next to it.
I don't jerk off in the studio.
I'm not saying you do, John.
I'm editing.
I didn't say anything about it.
That's where you're going.
I didn't say anything about it.
Because you did that yesterday.
I didn't say anything about it.
You literally?
No, I didn't. Look, I was just asking what the deal with the lotion is, and you got so defensive. It makes me a little suspicious.
So now, you're trying to imply something.
What I was suspicious of.
What are you suspicious of?
I don't know. Like maybe you
think like I stole the lotion. That's what you're suspicious of.
Yeah, like probably.
Oh.
Or like maybe this isn't lotion. Like maybe this is.
Don't say it.
You know what it might be.
Don't say it.
It's white. That's what I'm.
No, see what the deal. You know what? Before I didn't even address it. I just literally I ignored you and kept working because I was trying to edit. I'll tell you the exact reason why this new bottle of lotion is in here.
Pretty good.
It does. It does smell good.
Whatever you're producing smells good.
All right. Here's the deal.
What's the deal? Okay, give it to me.
You brought in the big bottle of lotion.
Yeah.
And it was in here.
And you went through all of it in 2 days.
It's right outside the door in the other space. I'm going to explain.
You see what I deal with every day?
You are so
the most angry person ever.
Short-fused. You're like, why?
I'm short-fused?
Why?
I'm short-fused.
I'm explaining it.
You just yelled at me.
All right.
I'm not short-fused.
Guys, not a hard start right now. Okay. Okay, stop. You're
talk.
So mad. It's okay.
What am I mad about? You're mad. I'm not mad about anything. I'm so happy.
Look, you were literally shaking your head as I was sitting here. You were going.
You see my smile?
Yeah. Okay. All
I'm
right.
Happy.
So you wanted the lotion in here, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So we brought that in here. There were tissues in here already because I was sick. So we've had lotion and tissues in here for weeks, and then we did the studio tour video.
Yeah, and you squirted all of it in my hand.
And we thought it'd be funny to be like, a little bit about the lotion and the freaking tissues in the studio. Haha, jerking off in the studio.
That is correct.
All right. And then after that, I cleaned up the entire studio, and I realized it does look weird having a giant, it's like a big ass bottle of lotion.
So you don't want people to be onto you.
I don't want people I don't want strangers to come in here and actually think I jerk off. So I moved that and I brought in a mini bottle.
This almost makes it look more suspicious.
No,
you're smuggling a small bottle. Probably keistered the bottle and brought it in.
Oh my god.
That's fine though.
Okay. Well, Kate, can we stop roasting John this episode? Can we do? You were literally before this episode. Kyle goes, I'm wearing a lot of gray today. I feel a little self-conscious. My confidence might be a little lower. And I offered to do a segment of the podcast where we compliment you.
Might I add, I was kidding. I don't care what I'm wearing.
I don't think he was, but I was going to compliment you, and now you're just tearing me apart for the first 13 minutes of this podcast.
Hey, man. You tore right back.
When?
You're so short-fused.
You are.
No, I'm not.
All right.
I have a long fuse.
Truce.
Man, it's funny. Sorry.
Right. Okay. Wow. All right. I have an idea. I was driving home, and I was thinking, you know what? Cars are dangerous. People die a lot, and they're trying to crack down on drunk driving and people speeding too much and all this stuff.
Yes.
We're in 2019. Why is there not technology to where they could just automatically give anybody a ticket if they go 8 over, or 10 over?
Would be so outraged by that.
No, I understand people would be upset, but then it's just just don't speed that much. The alternative is it's not hard to avoid going 15 miles over the speed limit. You just don't do it. So you'd think that, obviously I'm sure there'd be a bunch of legal shit because it's invasion of privacy.
Well, there's
or
also
whatever.
if you pass someone on the highway, you're allowed to speed up to pass them.
Really? I didn't know that,
but sure.
But I don't know. It just seems it'd be such an easy way to get people to not speed. Obviously you wouldn't do 5 over, but maybe 15 over, whatever the speed limit is. Do you think there'd be technology where just it automatically gives you a ticket and then nobody would speed?
I think they have that in some school zones. It can take a picture of your license plate and you get ticketed.
What?
I think I know someone
who can take a picture. But I was just thinking what if there's a thing installed in every car?
Where that'd be expensive. Dude, we could start that. Everyone would hate us, but we could start that and make millions.
Yeah, we'd be some of the most hated people ever.
That's fine because we'll be rich.
Did you know, pro tip, if you ever go through an intersection and I don't know, let's say you try and get through a yellow light because you're running late, but it turns red and it has a camera on and it takes a picture of you.
Yeah.
And it tries it sends you a ticket in the mail. You can contest that. And you can almost always say that it wasn't me driving the car, and you can almost always get out of the ticket.
So then who do you blame?
You just say oh, it was my friend.
What if it's clearly you in the driver's seat?
Well, that's the exception. A lot of times they can't prove that it's you because the camera's far away, it's up above, it's looking down. So if you're wearing a hat or sunglasses or you're leaning back or Unless it's very obvious, they can't prove that it's you.
But what if they ask, who is it?
Then you say, my friend was driving my car.
And then they say, who's your friend?
And then, I don't know,
we're going to contact him. And I say, okay, John Farrar.
They don't do that. They don't go through that much. My sister's friends and then one of my buddies, I don't want to say his name. One of my buddies and a lot of my sister's friends have all done the same. Like, they contest it. They say it wasn't them driving. And then you get out of the ticket because they don't want to take you to court over it. It's so.
Well, pro tip.
I don't know if that works. I've never done it, but that's what I've heard.
Well, let's run a red light and find out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Have you ever gotten a ticket?
I totaled my car.
Oh, yeah.
And they said the blame was 50-50, but I don't know, remember actually getting a physical ticket.
Yeah, do you get a ticket if you crash your car?
I don't know. Because, I remember going through a bunch of insurance stuff, but that's through the insurance company.
Yeah,
that's totally separate.
And stuff.
But I don't know about, a ticket from the police. I don't think you get one. Because, it wasn't either person's fault. So it's not like you, necessarily broke the law. It was just, an accident, I don't know. Maybe if it's, 100, I'm sure if it's, 100% one person's fault, they would give that person a ticket.
Yeah, but, if I ran my car off the side of the road, ran to
probably
a fence,
were doing something wrong.
What if I slipped? It was icy.
Your foot just slipped onto the gas.
My arm twitched. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah. I mean, it could happen. I don't know.
Could.
I saw it. Okay. In the last 3 days, I've seen a bunch of crazy shit on the roads. Yesterday or 3 days ago, I saw a car that was over a guardrail into a ditch, but it's
how's that happen?
Guardrail was perfectly intact. There was no marks of anything.
Wow.
No paint even. And I have no idea how and it's a big
Maybe it was a flying car.
That's the only thing I could think of. And there was a cop directing traffic trying to get this person out of this ditch.
How does that even happen?
I have no clue. Either they just
sneezed.
And it was in the middle of the day. So I was I don't know. I'm I don't think they're drunk.
Maybe they got a sneezing fit. Yeah. Or a spider dropped on their lap.
That'd be scary, dude, to have a sneezing fit while
I've had that happen. It was scary. I was on the highway and I couldn't stop sneezing.
You're not supposed to sneeze when obviously you can't control it, but you're supposed to avoid sneezing when you're driving at all costs.
Yeah, but there's always 1 week in the year that I have the worst allergies ever. It's when those little fuzzies start coming around.
Yeah, cottonwood.
Cottonwood. I don't know if it's like that everywhere around the US or whatever. Yeah. But we have it here. And it's it looks like it snowed here.
Yeah. It's crazy. There'll be a week where it's the middle of the summer. It's 100 degrees out and it looks like it's snowing, but it's all cotton.
Yeah. And I sneeze constantly.
Yeah. Speaking of summer, what do you think is the best summertime activity?
Ooh.
Because I was thinking
because there's roasting marshmallows.
There's a lot. There's
fires.
There's neighborhood games. There's cops and robbers, kick the can, capture the flag. Then there's stuff
lawn
that
games,
involves lawn games,
barbecues and lawn games, spike ball,
whatever
fucking
bocce ball, frisbee.
What's this?
Jerking off?
No, that too. That's a good summertime activity. Cornhole.
Oh yeah, cornhole. The one that has those the ladder thing.
Ladder golf.
Ladder ball.
Ladder golf. Disc jam.
Is that where you throw the frisbee and hit it in?
Can jam. Disc jam.
What's that?
Can jam. It's the same. It's there's a can and the frisbee.
Yeah. See.
Also, there's a day at the lake.
Yeah.
Water.
A swimming day with your buddies.
Having dinner outside and on a patio if you have one.
When it's nice. Before the mosquitoes come out.
Yeah. Mariner game. Or just baseball game.
Riding ripsticks, you and your friends, one person rides a ripstick, one takes the scooter, one takes the bike.
Well, that's middle school.
And then, yeah.
I was thinking modern day.
Well, I was just
although I just did ride a ripstick.
Let's try and figure out the best group of summertime activities, category, and then the one in particular, the best. But it's of all time. The park days were pretty good days.
Yeah, and there was a lake at the park too, so you could go swim too. It's just overpopulated with middle schoolers, so I hate going there.
Yeah. If you could do anything,
I would say
it's 95 degrees.
I'm gonna write out my day.
All right. Yeah. Hit me
Morning. Wake up.
Okay. Wait. What age? What age are you in this scenario?
I'm saying now.
Okay.
Here's what I want to do. Wake up.
Yeah.
All right. This is probably not a day that I'll ever have because this is a lot of activities.
Yeah.
This is what I want.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go golf with my friends.
Okay.
We're gonna golf. Maybe have a couple beers.
Wait, you're
skipping. I need to eat breakfast.
Yeah, I need details.
Oh, I'm gonna have breakfast.
Oh wait, are you taking a really hot shower?
I'm gonna take like a lukewarm or cold shower depending on how hot my house is.
Okay, yeah, because it gets hot here in Seattle.
Yeah. Well, in Seattle, like I have AC. We have a little AC thing because our house is small. Okay. Like my old house, I would take a cold shower because it was like 100 degrees in my house. Wake up, shower.
Okay.
Breakfast, golf.
What are you eating? Wait, what are you eating for breakfast?
Oh man. Is my mom making me breakfast or am I making my own breakfast?
Let's make the day as best as possible.
As good as possible.
Probably your mom.
Hash browns, bacon,
pancakes?
maybe some chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh, chocolate chips in the pancakes or on top of the pancakes?
In.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Why would you put them on top?
I mean,
do people do that?
I do.
That's like the lazy way.
Yeah, it's like it's easier and it's like a last minute. Like, oh, I forgot, but I want chocolate chips on.
That's basically Nutella, kind of.
Yeah,
like smeared on top.
Nuts.
Oh, that's nice.
Dude, and peanut butter on pancakes too.
Oh yeah.
Will you do chocolate chips and syrup, or is chocolate chips
I do
like
both.
too much?
Yeah, maximize the sugar.
See, I can't do that.
Oh,
it's like
it's too dry for me then.
Yeah, I've never had any issue with like dry things when it like either pancakes or even when people are like, oh, this chicken is really dry.
Oh,
I'm like, I never know what they mean. I'm like, it's just chicken. Like, it's food.
But like, do you know what dry means?
Yeah, no, but like I don't taste the difference.
Well, it's not like a taste. It's more just like in your mouth, like the feeling in your mouth.
All right.
Okay. Are you not a big texture guy?
Not really. I don't care.
Yeah, texture can bug me.
Okay.
After I eat,
you're going golf.
I go golf. Have a couple beers.
Are you driving to the golf? Would you prefer to drive yourself or have someone pick you up?
I mean, someone picks me up. Chris picks me up.
But then later in the day, you might not be able to drive back because someone else drove you. So then you rely on someone else driving you back.
Chris drives me again.
Oh, okay. So Chris
takes me golfing.
Picks you up. Okay.
I play with Chris and like whoever.
You have a couple beers.
I have a couple beers. Play out of my mind. Chris is a college golfer. I destroy Chris.
Oh,
make him cry.
Wow.
Yeah, and we have a golf cart too, and I get to drive. This
is a crazy day.
This is the best day of my life. I just
wait. What do you shoot?
I shoot like 53. Just like breaking records.
All right.
That's never gonna happen. My record's like 120. I'm so bad at golf. After that, hopefully, it would be a quick round because I'm so good.
Yeah.
I got a little buzz going too, playing out of my mind.
Okay.
Then we're gonna drive to John's house. We're gonna meet up with John. Maybe John came golfing with us, but John's never golfed.
So I probably didn't.
No, but in my ideal world, you would come golf.
You would want me?
I want you to
that
golf.
Important to you?
Yeah, let's golf.
Oh my goodness.
Hey man.
Do I play well too? Or like, would your day be made better if I played really well my first time ever golfing, or really bad?
I don't know because
what if you and I both played well and Chris
both beat Chris? That'd be pretty funny.
Chris.
But I would want to beat you though.
Okay.
So I'll beat you by a couple strokes. Like maybe you shoot 60, but I shoot 55.
Okay. All right.
And Chris shoots like 70.
Okay. So you come to my house.
Come to your house. We're gonna swim. We're gonna go tubing.
Are we eating lunch?
We're eating lunch. Steve whips out the Barbie.
Oh.
He barbecues some. We're gonna have hamburgers.
Okay.
Well, that's like a hamburger lunch, I guess.
Yeah, that could be lunch.
Some hamburgers.
Yeah. Is there any fruit involved or any sides?
Well, I'm allergic to most fruit. In an ideal world, I'm not allergic to watermelon anymore.
Oh.
I have a lot of watermelon, a lot of burgers, chips too. Put the chips in the burgers.
What kind of chips?
Like some barbecue Lays, maybe.
Ooh. Put them in the burger.
Put them in the burger
and on the plate.
Have some barbecue sauce too on the burger, and some like Steve fries up some onions too. That'd be nice. And some lettuce.
Yeah.
Okay. So just hanging out the lake. Then it gets dark. We have dinner.
Wait, do we go tubing or is it just at like the dock, or do we actually?
No, we also go tubing. We go tubing.
Okay.
And I'm out of my mind on tubing. Like I can't fall off.
Just like just like battle
just
tubing
hitting waves.
And you just destroy everybody.
I'm going 10 feet up, and everyone's like, "Oh, Kyle's insane! Oh my God, Kyle can't let go! Holy!"
Right.
I get a couple viral videos of how impressive my height is.
Oh, you tweet those out when you get back to shore.
I also tweet out my score on my on my golf game,
and that one also goes viral.
That also goes viral. Like, oh my God, this guy shot 55.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
So what time is it now? Like
it's like
sunset.
It's like 7:30.
Okay.
8. Sun setting.
Okay.
Beautiful sunset on the lake.
Yeah.
And then whips out the Robert Swift's old fireplace.
Oh.
So if you don't know who Robert Swift is, he was a player for the Sonics. He was terrible.
He was like a huge bust.
And John has his fire pit.
Yeah, it's a really long story, but we ended up with like this. It's like a little portable outdoor fire pit thingy, and it's like pretty cool. And
Yeah.
we use it like every summer.
So we have dinner. What do we have for dinner? So maybe some barbecue chicken. Although I dare
Choose that over pizza. I'm surprised.
Yeah, but I'm like thinking like summer day at the lake. I would want.
Okay,
barbecue. I like barbecue.
Okay.
Barbecue chicken with I don't know, some potatoes maybe.
Like what are those called? What is the type of potatoes that are like? It's not mashed potatoes, but they're like diced up,
cubes,
and they're like red though. You know, like the red
like
potatoes.
JoJo's?
No.
Sweet potatoes.
No, like the outside of the potato is like burgundy.
I know what you're talking about. Those
like those diced potatoes. It's just like those are so good.
What are those called?
I don't know.
Roasted potatoes.
All right.
Maybe some asparagus or zucchini, something like that. Some veggies.
It's good.
Okay. Also, alternative Mariner game, but I'd rather do this right now. Okay. Because I might be a little tired.
Yeah, there's no alternatives.
It's a big day.
Yeah, you just gotta pick.
Then, sun goes down. We're all maybe drinking more.
Like hard alcohol or just a
whatever.
Chill alcohol, just like a
whatever anyone wants.
Okay.
It's not. I'm not the judge here.
Okay.
And then maybe we play some card games. Play some butthole.
Mm-hmm.
It's a card game.
Yeah.
If you guys,
it's pretty fun.
It's fun. Play some butthole. Maybe some spike ball if before it gets too dark before dinner.
Yeah.
And then the fire pit comes out. Old Swifty's old fire pit, and we start roasting marshmallows.
Yeah.
Have some s'mores.
Yep.
Maybe like 10. Because in the ideal world, I won't get sick. I'll just keep going.
And is your marshmallow a golden brown?
Burnt.
A barely? Wait, you're a burnt guy? You want it burnt?
Well, like I'd rather have it burnt than not cooked enough.
Yeah,
like ideally golden brown.
Perfectly golden.
Yeah, but if it catches on fire, like I don't really care.
Okay.
So golden brown.
So every marshmallow you cook would just be perfectly golden.
But it's like, it's a great day, but like if a couple catch on fire, like that's not gonna get me down.
It might even make it better. It might make the experience more authentic.
A little more flavor.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it's pretty late. We all just hang out and talk and look at the stars, and then we all like make out and leave. Just usual stuff.
Yeah, I assume everybody else makes out with their friends before they go home for the night.
That's kind of what we do. It's like that's how we say goodbye. It's like, all right, see ya. Oh,
yeah. Just tongue it up.
Yeah.
All right.
What about you?
All right.
What's your ideal day?
Okay, so I wake up early,
Yeah, like I wake up early too,
like,
but I don't.
But I wouldn't be tired, so I'd wake up at
fully energized.
5:30, fully energized. I would go to the gym and lift a little and do some cardio. Come back, shower.
Wow. That's a part of your like best day ever.
I just feel good.
But like you're gonna feel good anyways because it's the best day ever.
I'd feel even better.
Okay.
I would feel even better.
Just so good.
Yeah, I would.
John's ready to take on the world.
I'm on top of the world. I'd come back. I'd take a shit. Basically,
take
the goal with I was gonna say the goal with these days is like you be feeling so good. It's like the feeling, like it's like orgasm feeling, but throughout the entire day.
Oh yeah,
that's how good this day.
Oh,
is.
I know that feeling.
Okay, all right. So I come back, take a shit.
Okay, nice.
Take a shower. My shower would be probably pretty cold because I don't have AC, and it.
Maybe you have AC on this perfect day though.
No, I take it in my parents' bedroom in their shower because they have an air conditioning unit just in their bedroom.
Oh, what the?
But it's only
luxurious.
Yeah. Breakfast would be some turkey bacon.
Really? Over regular bacon?
Yeah,
I want thick cut bacon.
I want thick bacon. Actually, I want a little of both. I want some thick peppered bacon.
Ooh.
Oh, peppered bacon.
Yeah, I'll add that to mine.
For me, I need it to be like crisp. Like I need it to be like a rock. Like you bite into it and it just like crumbles because it's like so cooked. Like not black, but pretty cooked.
All right. I feel like that's kind of ruining a good cut of bacon though. If it's like rock hard.
It's so good. It has so much more flavor. Not like rock hard to where it doesn't even bite.
No, I know what you're saying.
Like very crispy.
Okay.
Pumpkin pancakes. There's a pumpkin mix that my family loves, but it's only seasonal, so we only have it during the winter time.
Do you like pumpkin?
Yeah, no, these pancakes.
Do you like pumpkin pie though?
Oh, not really. It's just these pancakes.
Oh, okay.
Pumpkin pancakes from Trader Joe's. If you guys have Trader Joe's, get them. They're so good.
Are there chocolate chips in them?
Yeah. But what I would do is I would put chocolate chips and a peanut butter in a bowl together and some marshmallows. Put it in the microwave.
Whoa.
They all melt. Then you mix it up, and I would put it as like a sauce on top. Yeah.
Have you done that before?
No, but I just thought of it right now,
good.
and it sounds really good.
Try it out. You can try to make these days happen.
Yeah, and then probably some like eggs or something. Some fruit too. Oh, okay. Then as I'm leaving to go do my first activity, I grab a Honeycrisp apple, and it's super, super crisp.
Oh, you bite it, and you're like, holy.
Oh yeah. All right. My friends would come over here to my house. We would all take a different form of transportation. I would get the ripstick. Kyle would get the bike.
Oh yes.
Let's go. Willig or Shim would get the scooter. Then someone would be left with
Someone's on foot.
like the shitty skateboard or something.
The penny board.
Yeah. And we would like ride together on like the side of the road up to this park, and then we'd play basketball at the park. Then we would get bored. Ooh. We would have a home run derby. Oh, yes. Then we would play ultimate frisbee.
How would you do in the home run derby? You beat me in the home run derby.
Yeah.
John hits like.
I wouldn't miss, and Kyle would strike out every time. Like he just couldn't make contact. What a great day! And then at the very end, he dislocates his shoulder.
Well,
actually, no, I wouldn't wish that upon you.
Yeah, because then I can't participate in other activities.
Yeah, and then my day wouldn't be as fun.
Yeah.
Then we play some. Yeah, so we play ultimate frisbee. We play some spike ball. Kyle's on the opposing team and loses every game.
Awesome.
But yeah, then we get bored there, so we go over to QFC, which like is our local grocery store, and you get the deli chicken tenders, and
really?
Like that's what I get a donut and some deli chicken tenders and JoJo's.
That's your ideal lunch?
No.
The best day of your life?
Okay, and some really good pizza. They just happen to have like world-class pizza in this QFC.
Some, like, New York pizza.
Yeah. And then we eat lunch there and we just hang out. Then we come back to my house and we think of some sort of swimming activity, like some sort of game, whether it be like synchronized diving
or the medley relay.
Yeah, like one summer we did like a relay out to a buoy.
I always try to set that up and everyone's like, I don't want to swim for like racing. I'm like,
well, yeah, because it's exhausting.
But it's fun. I love competition.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to be in the right mindset for it, I guess. So we do that, and then we go tubing. Some of us try wakeboarding, and the other people like film from the boat.
Maybe you just like rip off a couple backflips out of
nowhere. Oh yeah,
dude. I don't know. This is my first time. Like, just really good.
Yeah. So we hang out, and then we come back to the house, and we have dinner.
What are we having for dinner?
Oh, lasagna, garlic bread,
a lot of carbs.
Yeah. Pineapple, some really good pineapple.
Okay. Am I allergic to pineapple on that day?
Yeah, so I can get more of it.
All right.
So we don't run out.
All right. Having a really bad day.
And then I might go with the s'mores too. You can't go wrong with the s'mores. And then we ended off watching one of my favorite movies that none of them, the other people there have seen, and they all just love it. They just can't stop smiling the whole movie. And then at the end, they all praise me for picking such a good movie to watch.
Wow. So you crave praise.
I need the praise.
What movie?
Memento. You still won't watch it with me.
I've never declined to watch
it. I've tried to get people to watch it, and everyone always says, dude, for like a couple years, I've always tried to get people to watch it.
I'm down to watch it.
Then why have we not watched it?
Because we had other movies on the list, and you're like, oh, let's watch this. Like, I wanted to watch Memento that one day, but then we were with your family, and then we watched The Disaster Artist.
Oh, okay.
Which is also a great movie.
Yeah. So then we'd watch a good movie. Everyone would be happy. Everyone would go to bed, and I'd sleep in my own bed.
Where do I sleep?
You go home.
Oh.
You drive home. You drive 35 minutes by yourself.
Oh, that's typical. All right.
Yeah.
So, great day for me.
Oh, a sleepover though might make that night a little better.
Sleeping bag wars.
Oh, a sleepover playing like Wii bowling up until like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
But let's just settle this once and for all. What is the best activity? I'm gonna give you my top 3. You give me yours, and then we can try and figure it out. Okay. All right.
What's your top 3?
Spike ball is just so fun.
Yeah.
But you do need a full group of people.
You only need 4.
Any sort of pickup basketball, to me,
only need 4.
Yeah, pickup basketball. Or I think we should put like when it comes to swimming activities, I think the boating stuff is separate from like the dock, like the shore stuff.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So I would put the...
Would you rather boat or just be swimming?
Honestly, probably just the swimming. Because the boating, like when you go tubing, it's fun. But after like 30 minutes, you're like, you're in pain.
Yeah, you get back and you don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does kind of ruin your day.
So I'm saying either basketball, spike ball, or swimming at a lake.
Okay. Right. I think 2 of those are the same. I would say spike ball and swimming at a lake.
Oh, what's the third one? Like a Mariner game? But see, if it's really hot, do you really want to go to a Mariner game?
Yeah. But also, like, if it's really hot, do you want to play basketball?
Yeah, because then you can go jump in a lake.
Like playing.
When you're really sweaty.
Yeah.
Jumping in a lake when you're really hot.
True. If you're just sitting in the seats at a Mariner game, if it's too hot. Yeah, but most of the games are like 7, so that's fine.
True. That's true.
I would say Mariner game or just like sitting outside.
You are so not just a sitter. You are not a sitter and do nothing.
I do like activities. I'm golfing maybe. I hate golf.
You like it that much? Wow.
It's fun. Well, I just like doing it because like I'm not gonna golf alone because like I fucking hate it and I suck at it.
You hate it?
No, it's a love hate.
So you love it in a group, but you would like never go by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. Yeah, because it's basically just like being with my friends. All right. And then we all laugh at how bad I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. So to try and decide a winner here, if you could, like golf probably isn't the winner because you only pick golf. But if we had to choose between spike ball and swimming at a lake, which one could you give up?
I think I would give up spike ball because like after I play spike ball, I'm sweaty and I'm gonna want to swim in the lake.
Oh,
so you know.
But you could get one of those artificial pools, or like one of those big like. I never had one of that. Never been in one of those like big pool things. You know what I mean?
Either. No.
Those like enormous ones.
No one around here really had those.
Yeah. There's a lot of lakes around here.
Yeah, with a lot of water.
Yeah, I'd probably go with that. But just
Swimming?
for the sake of disagreeing with you, I'm going to go with spike ball. And then we're not going to be able to come up with a conclusion.
I can't argue. So I love spike ball. If you guys have never played spike ball,
genuinely, like
so much fun.
I mean, I know there's like the types of people out there that just like flat out don't like doing like physical activities. Like a lot of people are just like, oh, like that's all sweaty, you get gross. But like
I sweat when I play Fortnite, so like I sweat anyway.
Yeah. But like honest to God, spike ball is probably the most fun game to play in a group, like period.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's so awesome.
It's so simple, and you could just like it's portable.
Yeah,
and you just need a small area.
And you get better at it really quick. That's what's fun is like if you and your teammate have chemistry, you can like get really good at it.
Yeah, you just have to be like semi-coordinated. Yeah, and be able to just like hit a little ball.
And it's like super competitive.
So simple. It's fun. Yeah.
And dude, spike ball makes you feel like it's one of those sports where like these crazy plays happen a lot and you feel like you're this like insane superstar, but you realize no one's watching and like it probably wasn't that crazy of a play. But like I guess the best way to put it is like when you play basketball and you make a lay-in, it's not like impressive. But if you're playing basketball and you do like a double behind the back, like pass it behind your head and then someone throws it up and you dunk it, you feel like insane.
Yeah.
And in spike ball, you have plays that feel like that all the time.
Yeah. It's way more. Yeah.
Like
it's more likely I'm gonna have a behind the back save in spike ball than I'm gonna like make a behind the back pass. Or, like,
and everyone gets so hyped. And you start screaming.
If there's like a long rally. Yeah. And then you finally get that point, you and your teammate just hug each other, and then you just make out.
Have sex.
Yeah.
Then propose
on the net, and then have kids. Yeah, you can get the sex change.
Okay.
But I don't think you can be pregnant, though, can you?
If you have a sex change.
No, you can't. No. Like, I don't think you can become pregnant.
I think you can. I think it's happened. This was definitely like an article I saw one time.
Well, no, it's like the man that's pregnant. He was a woman, I think.
So he had a sex change and he got pregnant.
No,
so you think if you go from woman to man, you can still get pregnant?
Maybe.
But if you go from man to woman?
Maybe. I don't know.
But okay,
it's pretty amazing that they figured this stuff out.
Yeah.
You think it's not amazing?
No, I mean it's amazing. I think it's like just like weird to me, in my opinion. I just think it's kind of weird. Like it's the science is impressive.
Well, weird's cool now.
I just think it's like I don't know.
That's just because you don't feel that way.
Yeah.
But like I'm sure if you wanted to be a woman so bad,
Yeah, I mean, I'd be hyped if I wanted to be a woman.
Yeah. So, hey, if like that's what makes you happy, if you want to be a woman, be a woman.
Yeah.
Just let me know though, so like I don't accidentally offend you.
I'm
letting you know if you want to be a woman, like that's okay with me, John.
Thank you for your approval.
You're welcome.
Because I really wouldn't have been like if I wanted to become a woman and you didn't say it was okay, I wouldn't have done it.
Good. Glad we're on the same page.
Oh, okay. So I kind of wish I talked about this earlier in the episode when more people were listening, but
don't give up on us, guys.
I know. So I was just like, I had this like revelation the other day, and I was just mind blown. But isn't it like insane that our bodies wake us up when we have to take a piss?
Dude, related topic. I had to pee so bad when I woke up this morning, and I had a dream that I peed in a bucket, but I didn't pee my bed. But like that's like dreams like that is what makes you pee your bed.
Yeah, that you probably got really close to peeing your.
Like I didn't actually physically. No, I physically felt myself peeing in my dream. Like I felt myself peeing.
Well, and usually you feel it because you actually are peeing.
Yeah, and I woke up. I was like, oh my god, I wasn't.
Yeah, be honest. Have you ever peed your bed as an adult?
Not as an adult. The last time I peed my bed was probably like.
I definitely did in high
school. 6th grade, really.
Probably happens. Yeah, but it's like I feel like it shouldn't be an embarrassing thing because it's literally just like your body react. Like if you have to take a piss, and for some reason you just like passed out, and then you flat out have to pee, and your body's just trying to get rid of the pee. You know?
Yeah, it's natural.
Yeah, it's just like a natural like.
Sure, cavemen peed themselves when they slept.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just trying to defend myself here, but
no, I mean, hey.
I feel like, but like, isn't it insane that you could go to sleep not having to go pee, and instead of your body just releasing it, because like you can like you move around in your sleep and stuff, so your body clearly is moving, and like you're like still like you're not like are you conscious when you're asleep? I don't know if that's the right word.
Maybe it's your subconscious saying like you don't want to do this. Trust me.
Yeah, but it's like so cool. You wait like you'll be on the verge of really having to pee, and you'll wake up, go pee, and then come back. Like how awesome is that your body's like, you know what? I'm not going to fuck you over. I'm not going to ruin your sleep. I'm not going to ruin your night by making you piss your bed.
Yeah.
I'm just going to wake you up, let you get it out.
I'm thankful for my body.
I know.
I was very thankful this morning because I had to pee very bad. I woke up and I was like in pain. I was like, oh my God.
One thing I noticed though, I don't know about you. I've never woken up to take a dump.
Like you wake up, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, I've never had
Maybe
that.
When I have like food poisoning.
I've never had that. I hope I never get it.
You've never had food poisoning?
Nope. Never.
Really?
I've only had the flu once. Never had food poisoning.
I'm so going to poison your food.
I think before that story I told on the drunk podcast when I threw up, I hadn't thrown up before that since I was like 7 years old.
Wow.
But I don't know. I thought that was cool. And I just want to say, body, I love you. I appreciate you.
I love your body too.
I love your body.
Thank you.
So my buddy Anthony, who was on the last episode, he visited and he was just like giving me some ideas for the podcast for stuff that he thought would be fun and that other people would like because he listens to every episode, so he kind of knows the vibe of the show. And he was like, dude, you guys should do like a this day in history and just kind of like find what's up, find what's happening. So we're going to do this like every Thursday, I think, probably usually at the start of the episodes, just right off the bat, just like a quick like 5-minute thing. But we're just going to try it out here. So let us know if you guys like this part, what you think of it. But yeah. What did you find? Anything crazy?
Well, today should be May 16th when this comes out.
Yeah.
In 1606, 2,000 foreigners murdered in Russia.
Oh my God. No, that's so dark. Give me something else.
All right. Positivity.
Yeah.
In 1792, Denmark abolished slave trade.
These are very random.
Shout out to this website kind of sucks.
I want like worldwide events.
Yeah. In 1988, nicotine was declared addictive.
What?
So for all you Nicky addicts out there.
In 1988?
Yeah,
it took them that long?
Yeah.
Dude.
It's like how, maybe it's because they didn't know what nicotine was. Well,
they definitely knew what it was. They're putting it in there for a reason.
Yeah, it's true. Unless it's naturally in tobacco, is it? I don't know.
It's just crazy that like you do like that was just the norm for society, and it took them that long to realize. But that's probably like before they even said that it's like bad for you.
Yeah.
Like, that's just saying it's addictive, but it doesn't like that's before they even said it gives you cancer.
Is nicotine bad for you? I don't think nicotine gives you cancer though. It's the other stuff in
Well,
cigarettes.
yeah. Well,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Well, yeah, we were having this debate talking about this the other day. Like, I don't think being addicted to nicotine in itself is bad.
Yeah,
I just think it's the
having an
fact
addiction.
that, yeah, you're addicted to anything is bad.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a true addiction? Something that you genuinely can say that, like, I was addicted to that.
My phone. I don't know.
But, like, other than that, you never had anything where you, like...
No, like I've never really drank coffee. At one point, Fortnite probably.
You think you were addicted to Fortnite?
I mean, I could go.
Do you think you could go 30 days without playing Fortnite? The way
I could.
I don't know if it's true, but I heard like the way you figure out if you have an addiction is if you can go 30 days without it.
Like I could, but like I don't want to.
That's what everybody who says they're addicted to
I know,
things say.
Like,
But like, be honest. Like,
I could. Yeah, I definitely could.
Okay, but do you think you've ever had anything where you could not go 30 days without it?
Water. I don't. Food.
That's good.
I'm addicted to. I'm gonna be honest. I'm addicted to water and oxygen.
That's good.
And food.
You should be.
Yeah. Maybe we're all
Actually no. You shouldn't be addicted to food. You'd be very fat. You're not addicted to food.
I'm addicted to nutrients.
Yeah.
Huge nutrient guy.
I know for a fact there was a point when I was addicted to Modern Warfare 2. Like, I physically could not. I just think my Xbox 360, like Xbox Live in general, there was a point where like 1 or 2 years I was addicted.
MW3, I played a lot.
Yeah. But I think I played even more than you, and like I felt like anytime I was on, I would always see like Kyle is online. I'm like, well, I was already been on for 3 hours, so
damn.
Like, I remember, dude, my mom would like, there was a point when she got really mad where I would play all day, like eat lunch on my own, like not with the family or whatever, and then dinner would come, and that's the only time when I was like forced to leave my Xbox. And so like I would go have dinner, I would just scarf my food down really quick, leave my Xbox on, and then run back.
That is
and
an
hope
addiction.
that everybody was still in the party.
That is addiction.
Yeah.
I'm glad you broke. How'd you break it?
I stopped playing for 30 days.
Like on purpose?
Yeah, like I went to this camp and they were like, I challenge you guys to like, if you think you're addicted to something, to give it up for 30 days. And I did it.
Wow. That's when you realized.
But then right after, I was so ready to play again. Hopped right back on.
Did you really break your addiction then?
I think I just grew out of my addiction.
Mm.
I don't think that necessarily broke it. I think after a while I was just like,
see, I was addicted, but then my Xbox broke.
oh, you were forced out. You
out
quit
of my
cold
addiction.
turkey.
Yeah.
You didn't have a choice.
I know. It's sad. Looking back at it, I think my HDMI cable might have just been broken.
Well, that was interesting. We just took a break for me to reset the cameras, and I realized I'm sweating through my pits very bad, so I'm going to keep my arms in.
It happens.
You know?
I am too.
You see, you can't really see.
I'm actually not sweating much.
Oh!
What's weird is, but the rest of my body's really hot.
That's good. That you're making progress, though. No
Maybe
pit
I just
sweats?
all the sweat came out when I was
in the post office.
Yeah, I sweated out.
Or maybe you transferred it to me. Dude, when we shook hands, you infected me with your sweat.
Yeah.
That's
or
what it
like
is.
when we touched armpits that one time.
Oh yeah, the
Like,
friction.
When we shook armpits earlier. Yeah.
One thing that I thought would be fun is now that we officially are real podcasters, we have our own merch, we send it out to people. What do you feel like you've learned since we started the podcast?
What have I learned?
Like whether it be about podcasting or about yourself or because we've got a lot better since we started.
Yeah, I've learned that we can hold a conversation better.
You didn't think we could hold a conversation?
Well, no, like, I mean, we could, but just like straight up talking. I mean, it's different, like just talking and not doing anything else for like an hour.
Yeah.
It's
like the way we talk now is different than how we would talk any other time in our whole life, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Which is weird.
Yeah. But like it's similar conversations that we would have.
Yeah, like we'd still have the same conversation, but there's always like someone's doing like
or like
multitasking.
A pause in the conversation or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the podcast really force you to like, not that you're like bullshitting, but like in a sense, there's times where you have to keep it going.
Yeah.
So you just keep talking, hoping that something will.
And it kind of gets you out of your comfort zone a little bit too. I mean, at least for me, because I haven't done much stuff on like you've done stuff on camera or whatever. Like at first it was weird for me hearing my own voice and like talking to a microphone. Like I'm fine with it now.
And probably seeing yourself on video too.
Yeah. But now I'm used to it. But yeah, I don't know.
One thing I'll give you something I learned.
Yeah, what have you learned?
This is a tip for anybody, I guess, who wants to ever try a podcast or just making videos or like being on camera. But the biggest thing I learned from the beginning is like to let the conversation come to you as opposed to trying to bring the conversation out of nothing. Because I
force conversation.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't think it was ever forced, but at the beginning we definitely had like, all right, we're gonna talk about this, we're gonna talk about that, then that, then that, then that, and like that'll be it. And not that was like bad, because some of those episodes were still hilarious, but we've got a lot more conversational as opposed to like making a list. And I think that you can tell that, at least to me when I'm editing. And I've also noticed when they are more conversational episodes, it's like there's not as much editing. It's way more like you don't have to cut as much out because there's not those blank pauses.
And I think it sounds more natural too, because it's like a real conversation.
Not that it wasn't real before.
Yeah, but it's like we're actually going somewhere else.
Yeah.
And like it's unplanned stuff.
It's almost like better when you don't necessarily know what you're going to talk about next or where it's going, because then like I'll have an idea of where it's going and then you'll say something and it's like, oh shit, like we're going that way now.
Yeah. And like we still have a couple things. Usually we always bring a couple things we're going to talk about, but it's not nearly as planned as like I used to just like sit and be like, okay, what can we do this episode? Like I do that sometimes. Like I'll be like, oh, what would be fun to do? Yeah. But I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
One thing that I think is like, as an artist, like I would consider myself an artist, and one thing I've learned from other artists is like, it's good to post things consistently, because it like forces you to always be creative. Because like, let's say we posted once every 2 weeks, it doesn't ever push you out of the comfort zone of like, I don't know. I have no ideas. Like, I don't know what to talk about, because once every 2 weeks, we'd always have things to talk about because it's been 2 weeks.
Right.
But when we do twice a week, it's like, it's forcing you to be creative, to come up with something that you like wouldn't have thought of if you weren't like put on the spot and be like, I have to think of things to talk about right now.
And we've done it.
I don't know. When I started the podcast, I was so not like nervous, but I felt like it was bad if we had pauses. But as I've learned, as we go more, sometimes we'll be like, all right, what's going on? Peak to middle school. I'm John. And he's like, I'm Kyle. And it's like, and it's a good day. And then we'll just kind of pause. And Kyle's like, I don't know. For example, we had this episode where we started and I was like, today's a good day. And you were like, is it? And then we just kind of sat there and I was like, I don't know. And like stuff like, I guess my point is, I don't know. I feel like that's better in a sense where you don't necessarily know where you're going with it. Oh. And you just like, it's okay if it develops slowly.
Yeah. Well, the one we start just today, we started by fighting.
Yeah. You know, this was our first fight. It wasn't really a fight, but
we've never really had a fight.
We've never had a fight in our life.
We'll get there someday.
There will come a day. It'll be really awkward when we do get in a fight, because then either we will stop, the podcast won't be released, or we'll just hate each other.
Let's just decide to not ever fight. You can shake the sweaty hand and take this as you will.
Yeah, I don't know. You think people have never gotten in a fight before?
Yeah.
Why do girls get in fights all the time?
I don't know. It's like so easy, much easier with guys too.
I just don't understand, like, why get in a fight? Why can't people just be chill? It's like so dramatic.
Yeah. There's also guys that are dramatic too, though. Like,
I mean, yeah, but like I remember in high school there was a time where my sister was like, yeah, like she was so upset, like very upset. Like this girl, like she said she didn't want to, or like, she said she was busy and couldn't hang out with us. But then I saw on Snapchat that she was at this other girl's party, and it's like, dude, like she didn't want to hang out with you. Either she's not that good of a friend, or she already had those plans made. Like.
It's also like, wait, like, girl, why couldn't you just tell us that?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, like, and then I noticed with girls a lot, not all girls, some girls, they never want to address it to people's faces, so they'll just rather be upset and hold this grudge than just be like, hey, why do you want to hang out with us? Which I mean, like, that's hard to do.
Yeah,
but it's like, I don't know. To me, I feel like, dude,
answer it.
I've gotten 4 calls from 4 different states today, random numbers I don't know.
Answer it.
I think it's going to be a scam.
Let's find out together.
I'm scared. I don't answer
random. I always get scam likely calls. It's so annoying. My most frequent caller. I open my phone, it's like, scam likely again. Yes.
I don't know. That's that. Hopefully you guys can take something from that. This podcast is usually just a bunch of bullshit, but very rarely will have like some serious
Just little nuggets in here.
like little nugget. Not that they're like, wow, I spit really far.
It's okay.
Not that they were like beneficial nuggets. Not that will necessarily help anybody, but it's a nugget of seriousness.
Yeah.
That we usually don't have.
You'll catch those every once in a while.
Yeah.
So that's why you should watch the whole thing. Maybe you'll catch
one. Yeah.
Wait,
you said you wanted to say something before we wrap it up?
It's so random.
Hit me.
Very relevant.
Okay.
I walked into my house the past 2 days. When I've walked in and out of my house, some dumbass spider has created a spider web right in my front of my door. And it's like right at my height. It's like I'm 5'10". I am 5'10". I promise I'm 5'10". I got measured with the doctor. No, I'm 5'10". Kyle
doesn't believe that I'm 6 feet tall, and he said I'll believe it when I see it. So I went to the doctor and got a physical, and I brought him the document that says 6'0", and I show him, and he goes, "No, it's fake. I don't believe." I'm like, he still won't believe me.
I just want to believe that you're in the 5 foot and under club. That sucks.
So you're 4'11".
Yeah, you got me.
It.
Anyways, the spider made a web at 5'9", and I'm 5'10", so just like an inch of my head keeps running into the spider web, and it's like a thick web too. Yeah, it's like I'll feel it brushing against my head, and I'm like, oh,
and then you gotta get it out.
Yeah,
and it's sticky.
And I'm nervous the whole drive to work. Is there a spider in my hair? It's so annoying.
Have you ever just gone you didn't see it, gone face first through a web, and it's
all the time. When the woods behind my house, I used to cut through the woods to get to school to and from, and there would be we did trade off turns of it would be a group of kids walking to school, and we'd take turns.
You go through first. hands first, trying to feel your way.
And the spiders would remake their webs before while we're at school, so it's whoever's going first is walking through 6 webs.
Yeah. Anyways,
it's probably still there. I'll probably walk through it when I get home.
With all that being said, thank you so much for watching this episode of Peak to Middle School. We didn't even say our names at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, my name's Narwhal.
My name's Kyle.
You can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Twitter and Instagram.
You can follow me at KyleStafford36 on Twitter and Instagram.
And you can follow the show at Pim's Podcast on every social media platform. And we're on every streaming platform.
We're out there.
We're on it all.
We're everywhere.
And you can find our shirts if you got one sent to you. But if you didn't get one sent to you,
check your local Value Village.
Yeah, maybe.
Dude, we should just bring them to Value Village, the last 2, and donate them.
That's how you really get it to spread around the world.
Yeah, you give them we didn't write our our name on it though.
See it won't be very valuable promotion because it doesn't say that it's a podcast.
Right.
It doesn't say Peak to Middle School Podcast, so people don't know that it's a podcast, so they're not going to look us up. They'll just think it's a random shirt. Anyway,
we should add podcast to the next shirts.
Maybe. Thank you all so much for watching or listening to this episode. If you guys want a full video version, check out YouTube.
Add us to the show. You can see you can see John's just so beautiful shirt.
You can see my pit stains.
Yeah, you can see my Norwegian
Viking shirt.
My culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what made me. This guy.
That Viking made
I might be related to this guy.
There's new episodes every Monday and Thursday. There's new videos on my personal channel every Wednesday. There's a pretty interesting interview that's coming out with my buddy Anthony. It might already be out. It might be next week. I don't know. But anyways, we're getting a decent amount of subscribers. We're at 107 now on YouTube. I checked
that the other day and I was like, whoa.
And we're almost at 400 on Instagram. So
if you're on Instagram, can you guys follow us on YouTube too or subscribe? Because the numbers don't seem to add up.
But if they're on Instagram, they're not necessarily.
See, yeah, I think just do it anyways. Makes us feel better.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people just don't have the time or don't want to sit down and watch us for an hour. They want to watch us for 60 seconds.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to watch me for an hour.
So those of you who do, I don't know what's wrong with you, but thank you. All right. I always drag these outros out too long. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Talk to you later. See ya.
I love you.